This is your past, present, and future reading from the Baseball Tarot deck. Let's get right into it. We have 11 of balls, the no-hitter in the past position. One of the beautiful things about baseball is that every once in a while you come into a situation where you want to and where you have to reach down and prove something. Okay. So in the past, demands may have been harsh. I don't really know which would be the best. Okay. The pitcher stares down one batter after another, retiring them all as the outs add up inning after inning. That intense gaze reveals the pitcher's blazing will, a driving ambition, not just to will, but to control the game completely. Supreme skill must be fueled by phenomenal determination to create a no-hitter. So in the past, you could have been facing some hostility, defensiveness, all or nothing thinking, and arrogance. You could have a aggressive mind, self-defined, unfazed by others' opinions, may have an intellectually challenging career. All right, and then in the present position, we have the coach of bases, learning new ways of the world. Oh, sorry, that's bats. Okay. Ain't no sense in worrying about things you got control over, because if you got control over them, ain't no sense worrying. And there ain't no sense worrying about things you got no control over, because if you got no control over them, ain't no sense worrying. In baseball, each coach's ability to instruct players and develop their potential is crucial to a team's success. In Baseball Tarot, the coach of bases is a dedicated mentor of practical matters. This coach has been around and done it all. Now, the coach turned attention to providing leadership and training, with an emphasis on following tradition, going through proper channels, working your way up, and earning everything fair and square. This coach will patiently take you through each step to success, as long as you try your best. Take this opportunity to learn or teach particularly hands-on skills or practical necessities. Mutual loyalty and respect between coach and player, realism and guidance. You could be a good listener, knows how to teach in the manner that works best for the learner, maybe a manager, other supervisor, teacher, or financial advisor. The signal is don't reinvent the wheel and don't act like a clueless rookie when you should know better. This is a bad time to wing it. Ask for suggestions from people who are more experienced. Seek information, advice, or training. Look around and see if there isn't a coach waiting to offer help once you admit you need it, or someone else may need your coaching. The play, learning to handle a practical matter, from making salad dressing to managing a corporation. Seeking or offering advice, teaching others a skill, starting a new job, or hiring someone. Working with or serving as a mentor, especially in the context of related pragmatic concerns. You're feeling you're on a tried and true path. Believe that hard work will pay off. Determined, optimistic, or anxiety that you don't know the basics well enough. Imposter syndrome. In what area of my life would I like to be coached? What practical wisdom do I have to offer? What do I prefer not to admit I don't know how to do? Who could teach me? What have I had to learn on my own? To whom do I look for guidance in practical matters? How do I feel about people who know more and have more experience than I do? Who looks to me for such guidance? Am I following my own advice? What would be my advice to someone else in this situation? And then we have in the future position, we have the Four of Mitts, which a foul. For your future card. Pulling back. Show me a guy who's afraid to look bad, and I'll show you a guy you can beat every time. A foul in baseball is an interesting in-between, not exactly a strike or a hit. A batted ball caught in foul territory is an out. Uncaught, it's a strike on the batter, unless it would be the third strike, in which case the at-bat continues. With foul, context is everything. You can't tell what it means until you know the count. Okay. As relation to you, you know when enough is enough. Introspection, possibly a loner. Anyone in a process of reevaluation may underestimate the power of potential of an opportunity. Evaluate opportunities carefully in light of what they offer compared to what they demand. Know and respect your limits, especially in relationships. Take time for yourself. Worry less about appearances. Trust that you know where you need to say no. The stuff. Discontent, world weariness, the wish to be alone, but in order to hide rather than to enjoy solitude. Self-protection. Are there opportunities I'm turning away or not recognizing? What involvement am I taking a break from? Or do I need a break from? What is being temporarily delayed? Am I taking the bigger context into consideration? What limits am I pushing against? Is my heart closed? My mind? Am I bored? By what? Whom? Am I able to enjoy time off or time alone? Or does it feel like a punishment?